Hello, everyone, and welcome to this amazing meeting or presentation, whichever way you want to call it. So if you can hear my voice, can you please comment in the chat box where your name, and if you can hear me loud and clear, just say yes, and comment where you are joining us from, the country, the city. I would love to welcome everyone on the call. Could you please comment in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear? Okay. Okay, loud and clear, Bongi from South Africa. Okay, forgive me if I cannot pronounce some of your names. Okay, I see someone from Johannesburg, Nelsprit in Pumalanga. That is Mbambo, and there's Van Hendes. Okay, amazing, amazing. I can see some of the people that are also on the call from Sosha Nguve. Okay, amazing, amazing. I'm having a hard time to pronounce some of these names, but anyway, I would love to thank you so much for being on this call, and where we are going to be talking about automated crypto trading. And there is okay, Tuletu from KZ and KwaZulu Natal. Okay, Tandeka from West Bank. Okay, amazing. So in this presentation, we're going to be talking about automated crypto trading, and I would love to welcome everyone. Without further ado, let me just go to my next slide. You are in the right place. Number one, if you want to learn how to make money while you are asleep, who else wants to make money while they're asleep? Comment in the comment section that, wow, I want to make money while I'm asleep. You are in the right place if you're that kind of a person. And number two, you're in the right place if you want to learn how to have a trading bot trade for you on your behalf, so that you don't have to lift up a finger to place trades. Okay, and number three, you are in the right place again if you want to see how others have taken advantage of the internet. You know, there's a lot of things that are happening on the internet, and almost everyone is really talking about the internet and the internet things. And if you want to see how others have actually gone ahead and done that to take advantage of the internet, you're actually in the right place. And again, there is so much more that you're going to learn from this session. And I would love to ask the people that are in the audience, if you are not one of the speakers, probably if you could mute yourself so that others can hear loud and clear. Okay, amazing, amazing. So now moving on, who am I? I've been actually talking and I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kudakwashe Sapechuma. I kind of have a name that is really hard to pronounce, Kudakwashe Sapechuma, but my friends call me Kuda. And my online hustle started somewhere around 2011, and you can imagine this is 2021. I kind of have almost 10 years right now making money online. I'm based in Zimbabwe. You can call me Kuda because my name is kind of long. And then now, I want to talk first about the evolution of money, so that you understand where we are coming from and where we are going, and how this technology can help you to put money in your pocket. So number one, let us look at the evolution of money, that is barter trade. Years back, people used to exchange goods for goods. Okay, I understand that this was the time when you wanted to get married. You don't need to pay lobola. Hey, you just have to carry your wife and run with her, and then later send some kettles. I'm not really sure if this happened in in some of the African countries, but it's something that is really really common. And then the next phase of barter trade was gold. People had to move from exchanging goods for goods to using gold as their form of money. And then again, people started using a technology was actually invented that says, hey, we are carrying a lot of gold. Can we not start using money as our form of payment? And then someone said, hey, we're carrying a lot of money. And then they introduced what is known as plastic money. Is the bank cards that you you and me use on a daily basis. And I understand that some of these people are now seeing that credit cards may not be one of the things that they want to use as well. So now I want to ask a question in the audience. I want you to take a guess. What is the next thing in the evolution of money? If you look at the way technology is advancing and if you look at the way we are living, just comment in the comment section. What do you think is going to be the next technology of money? I see someone with this Tanteka is saying cryptocurrency, and Jeff is saying digital money. That is amazing. It is correct. Somehow there is digital money that has to be there. Okay, so I want you to understand the phase that we are at. I want you to think of a time when people were using barter trade and they were moving from the phase of barter trade to gold. This was a transition period, and a lot of people understanding it really couldn't make so much sense. And again, think of the time when people were moving from gold to money. And right now, think of our time when we are moving from paper money to what people are actually saying cryptocurrency, digital money. There is a lot of confusion. A lot of people are still confused what's happening. And guess what? Our grandchildren are going to ask us one day, when the evolution of money was taking place from paper money to cryptocurrency, what have you been doing? So again, I want to thank you for being one of the amazing early adopters. Now, looking at cryptocurrencies, there is a time when, like I said, my online house started somewhere in 2011. Like we said, these cryptocurrencies, digital currencies that are going to be there. Excuse me. There was technology called Bitcoin that was created somewhere in 2008 just to advance the features of money. You know, when Bitcoin was started, a lot of people were confused. Some people were really lucky. Some people were really lucky to buy it. Some people are still confused to this day what Bitcoin is all about. And I'll tell you something. Let me give you a story when I started using Bitcoin. One of these days, that was around 2015, and one of my clients that I was actually doing work for, they wanted to pay me with Bitcoin. And then they did send me Bitcoin. And for the first time, I was actually able to withdraw Bitcoin after someone had sent me some Bitcoin. I was really confused at that time what Bitcoin is all about, And fast forward time, there was a lot of opportunities that came. There was a lot of opportunities that came with Bitcoin. And guess what? In 2015, I was just being used to do work online. I get paid my Bitcoin, okay, and then cash out the Bitcoin. But I never got the idea of keeping Bitcoin. And I'm sure that a lot of my friends are really guilty of this. Most of them, they never kept Bitcoin, and Bitcoin went up in price. And then that's when a lot of people started to look at Bitcoin. Now, the most confusing thing about this whole exercise about Bitcoin and things like that is that after the introduction of Bitcoin, there was other coins that we created. Can you name the other coins that we created? Anyone? Just comment any coins that we created after Bitcoin. Can you give me some answers? I would love to see some answers in the chat box. What were the coins that we created after Bitcoin? Okay. What were the coins that we created after Bitcoin? Someone is saying Ethereum, that is Hedis, and Jeff, Ripple. There's quite a lot of Bitcoins there's quite a lot of currencies that were created. So these currencies are called cryptocurrencies. There are many. So when a lot of people, XRP, that's correct. When a lot of people realize that they missed the Bitcoin opportunity, when another cryptocurrency came on the market, including myself and my friends, we started buying a lot of these currencies, Litecoin, hoping one day the price would go up. But there was one huge challenge, because we just thought that Ethereum was going to be the last one, and then Doge was going to be the last one, ETH was going to be the last one. And guess what? To this very day that I'm actually doing this presentation, there is over 10,000 coins that you can actually purchase to this day. I want to ask you a question. With your human intelligence, Do you think you will be able to follow up on all the 10,000 coins that we created to say, I want to buy? Okay, to say, I want to buy. Do you think, can you comment in the chat box saying yes or no? Do you think you can be able to follow up on the 10,000 coins, more than 10,000 coins that we created after Bitcoin in 2008? Do you think you can follow up on that? Just say yes or no in the comment section. Someone is saying no, no chance, no, 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 no. All of you guys, you're actually agreeing with me that it's not really, really possible. I'll tell you something. There is a story. I'm sure you've heard about stories of Bitcoin millionaires, people who became millionaires through Bitcoin. What they did, they just bought Bitcoin, they forgot their password, and later on they checked their accounts, they were in the money. And guess what? During that time when people are speaking about a currency that is actually increased in value, that's when a lot of people want to buy. Okay, and is it correct to buy when everyone is talking about it? The answer is no. You don't have to buy when everyone is talking about it. And a lot of my friends have made that decision because the news has been speaking about Doji, and they started throwing money into Doji. And when Bitcoin, they started throwing money into this and that. If you want to avoid that confusion, then I want you to understand how the market works. Okay, this is how the market works. If you can see on my charts right now, I'm just going to add some little drawings onto this. The market moves up and down. The market moves up and down. Okay, basically you just have to make two decisions, and the two decisions that you have to make, number one is the buy, and the other one is the sell. Now, just because you've got 10,000, more than 10,000 currencies, our human intelligence cannot be able to follow that up. Now, this is how the market moves. You need to understand that. Now, how about using a technology that you don't have to? Number one. Okay, I can hear Joyce from the background. If we can just take care of that. Okay, if we can just mute Joyce. Yeah, and that is Joyce.
Was this drastic drop in testing, and we're now seeing that the increase in testing.
Okay, thank you very much. So now, how about using a technology that you don't have to? Number one, you don't have to spend sleepless nights if you have thinking that you have made the right decision. You know what? At some point, I bought some coins, and I was actually going back on the market to see that, did I make the right decisions? Did I make the right decision? And then number two, if you don't want to spend the whole day looking at the charts and the cryptocurrencies that you can actually buy and sell, how about leveraging on that technology? How about leveraging on the technology that you don't have to be very emotional about your trades? I have a good friend of mine. Each time that he buys a cryptocurrency, everyone around him, he harasses everyone around him, his wife, his children, he's this angry and things like that. You need to avoid that. Now, and there's so much benefit. How about using a technology whereby you don't use human mind to place trades or to look at the market? If you love that technology, can you comment in the comment section and say yes? Go ahead and say yes. If you love that technology that can place trades for you, make a decision for you while you're asleep, you will be able to make money while you're asleep. So this is what we're going to be talking about. I would love to introduce you to an amazing product that I have personally decided to take part of because it has taken away a lot of manual work for me. And to do that, I'm going to invite one of my good friends, Bongi. She's going to take you through a product that me and other people are ready. And I see a lot of yes. Lungile is saying yes, and Lindila is saying yes. Cindy So is saying yes. There's quite a lot of people that are saying yes. Okay, so I'm going to invite my good friend Bongi. I've met Bongi some years back. Okay, she's one of the amazing people that I've met through online business and things like that. Bongi, I would love to hand over to you to speak about this amazing technology to our audience. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Kuda.
Absolutely. So I'm going to hand over this presentation to my good friend Bongi, and then it's amazing. It's going to be amazing. Over to you, Bongi. I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now.
The way I'm just enjoying your part of the presentation, I didn't want you to stop. Thank you so much, Kuda, for that amazing and so simplified and clear introduction into cryptocurrency.
Absolutely.
So now just to take over from where my colleague has left off, you know, I love the beauty of technology, because technology, it truly simplifies our lives. So just to formally introduce myself, unfortunately, I cannot open my camera because we have load shedding currently, so you're not going to see me anyway. But my name is Ubongi Pengu. I am a digital mompreneur, a cryptocurrency enthusiast and trader, and a very proud network marketer. Okay, so I am just going to share my screen because Ukuda has already covered, you know, the important fundamentals of cryptocurrency. So what we are going to share with you tonight is a way of really taking away some of the headaches that come with trading cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now, he's already given you an overview of the number of cryptocurrencies that are out there. And I think we all have agreed that it is impossible to keep up to date with the movement of each and every single coin. But at the same time, we want to find a way of, you know, making money from these coins. Whenever I see, you know, over 10,000 coins in the cryptocurrency space, I'm literally seeing over 10,000 opportunities to make money. Okay, so what I have here on my screen are 3 apps. Okay, now the beauty of the tool that we are going to share with you tonight is, number one, you are not sending money to any company, to any smart contract. The money is going to be sitting safely in your Binance account or in your Huobi wallet. Okay, now remember that when we are trading, we are simply finding opportunities to buy and to sell cryptocurrencies within the cryptocurrency market. Okay, and where does this trading take place? It takes place here in any of the long list of exchanges that we have. But for tonight, I will only be focusing on Binance and Huobi because those are the ones that we are trading from. Okay, so the only role that this beautiful tool that we are introducing you to, the only role that this tool has is to simply make your life easier by executing the trades for you. Okay, so it's gonna take away, number one, the issue of skill. Okay, because remember, when it comes to trading, you need to acquire the skill. You need to be able to understand the markets, understand what makes the markets move. You need to be sitting literally the whole day, you know, looking at the charts, looking at the news, what is happening around those coins. So we are saying to you, don't worry about the skill, because that is what this little tool that we are introducing you to will take care of. The second thing is time. Okay, now realistically, do you have the time to actually sit and monitor the charts? Okay, we are mothers, we are fathers, we've got jobs, we've got other responsibilities, you know, that we need to take care of. We have to sleep. Now, when you are sleeping, when you are busy with other things, guess what the market is doing? It's moving, and you are missing out on opportunities. And that is the beauty of automation, that it then takes care of the issue of time. And then we have emotions. Okay, because remember, the market is going to do what it does. Okay, the market is going to do what it does. How many times in the past couple of years have you heard that Bitcoin is crashing? I think already this year I've heard Bitcoin is crashing at least 3 or 4 times. Okay, so when Bitcoin dips, literally the whole market follows. And when the whole market follows, what happens? We panic. Okay, we panic. So with automation, you are also taking care of the human factor that comes with the emotional side, where you find yourself, you know, getting out of a losing trade. You know, I'd rather sell my coins because the market is dipping, and boom, before you know it, the market is coming back up. Okay, so this is the app that we have come across. Okay, now this is Royal Q. It's basically a crypto trading robot. Okay, now the app itself has been in existence for 4 years. Okay, it was developed in China. It's been around for 4 years, but was only introduced to our app stores about two or 3 months ago. Now, I want to just share something so that you clearly have an understanding of how this app works before I actually show you and I take you through a little tour of the app itself. Okay, now Kuda gave you an overview and he showed you the chart and he explained a little bit about the market and how it moves. Now, remember that when it comes to trading, there are things that you cannot control, okay? And the first one is the market and how it moves, okay? Now, this is what our crypto trading robots will do for you, okay? There are simply 3 movements in the market, okay? It's either the market is going up, okay? Now this we call a bullish trend, okay? It's either the market is trending up, or as we know, what goes up will always do what? It will always come down, okay? So now this is what we refer to as a bearish trend, okay? So it's either the market is bearish or it's undecided, okay? Now this is where it's consolidating. Right, now with our crypto automation, remember that as a trader, you are simply looking for opportunities to buy, to sell, to buy, to sell, to buy, to sell, because the market will always present opportunities as it fluctuates, whether it's going up or whether it's going down, okay? Now with automation, okay, what will happen when you are using our app is, it is programmed, okay? Remember when we're talking about artificial intelligence, it's software that already has all the expertise that you would need to be a master trader, to be a pro trader. It already has all of that built in. So it already has triggers where it knows that, okay, if the market is moving up, that is the only time it will close a trade in profit. It will only ever close a trade in profits when the market is moving up. Now, our robot is set to take profits when the market reaches 1.3%. So let's just say you had bought your coins here. Okay, that is where it had triggered a buy. The market is rising, the market is rising. Once it reaches 1.3%, that is when it would trigger a sell, meaning it's closing, it's taking those profits for you. But now, Bongi, what happens if the market continues to rise? Then it's not going to close those trades. It will actually ride the market. It will ride the market until the market turns. When the market turns by 0.3%, that is when it will trigger a sell trade. Okay, so that's the first thing the robot will do. The robot will close trades only when the market is rising. It has a trigger to close trades at 1.3%, but if the market is bullish, it will ride the market and it will only close when the market is turning. So that is scenario number 1. Now, what is scenario number 2? Scenario number 2 is, but what happens if before I have reached my 1.3%, the market dumps? What happens in that case? Okay. Now remember, what are we doing when we are trading coins? We are simply accumulating. The whole objective is to accumulate cryptocurrencies, to accumulate coins. Okay. I actually did a little exercise where I had a look at Bitcoin back in 2010, guys. Do you remember in 2010 in South Africa, we were celebrating that we had the World Cup? Okay. Now, who remembers Ivuvuzela? Can you just type in the comments if you remember vuvuzelas that came about in 2010 with the World Cup. Who remembers ivuvuzela? And I would like to know if you were one of the people that actually bought ivuvuzela. I know I was one of those people who was running around with a vuvuzela. Now, do you know that in 2010, one Bitcoin would have cost you exactly what you spent when you bought one vuvuzela? One Bitcoin cost the same price as a vuvuzela, guys. Let's fast forward to 2021. Okay. Now, this is the beauty. This is the beauty of cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrencies, guys, remember, we're talking about digital assets that are decentralized. Nobody owns them. They are in limited quantity, which creates demand. Okay, they are not affected by inflation. If you had 1 rand in 2010, that 1 rand is not worth much today. But guess what? One Bitcoin today that bought you a vuvuzela back then, right now is sitting at 38,000 US dollars. That is over 500,000. So the same Bitcoin that you would have bought for a measly 20, 30 rand today can buy you a townhouse. So understand that when we are trading cryptocurrencies, the whole objective is to accumulate and to do what? And to hold on for dear life. You want to hold on to those coins. So this is what the robots will do for you. When the market dips, okay, we do not cry. We actually celebrate, because what does that mean? It means your digital asset is basically on sale. So what the robots will then do on your behalf is it will buy the dip. Okay, remember this. Anytime you hear the words Bitcoin is crashing, the market is red, you are now going to educate people and tell them what? See, now we buy the dip. So when the market is dipping, the robot is going to trigger buys as the market is going down, as the market is going down. Okay, and it applies what we call the Martingale strategy. Okay, so basically, the more the market dips, the more positions it will buy. It actually doubles up, and in some cases triples on the positions. Why does it do that? It does that so when the market rises again, because remember, what goes up will come down, but what comes down will do what? It will come back up again. When the market goes back up, then these positions that you bought when the market was dipping, guess what? They are going to be sitting in profits, and you will be smiling. Okay, so understand that with automation, all these processes that I have just explained to you, they are automated. Okay, when the market goes up, the robot is literally scanning through the market, finding opportunities to buy and close your profits. When the market is coming down, the robot is finding opportunities to buy those dips on your behalf. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It does not sleep. Okay, and while you are panicking because the market is dipping, what is the robot doing? It is holding on for dear life and waiting for that market to come back up. So it will never, ever, ever close a trade that is sitting at a negative. Okay, so I needed to explain this before I actually get into the app. Now, what is the second thing that is equally important as the market? It is your capital. Okay, your trading capital. Now, keeping in mind what I have just explained about the market dipping, if I come in with a $10 amount, and I'm saying this is what I am willing to start my trading journey with, versus a person that is starting with a $1,000 trading capital, who do you think will have more opportunities, number one, to trade more coins, and number two, to buy more dips? Who do you think between these two people, between Mr. $10 and Mr. $1,000, who is going to have more opportunities to buy more dips when the market is going down and to trade more coins. Okay, it's definitely this guy. Okay, so understand that when it comes to trading, I know a lot of you are already at the back of your minds asking yourself, I wonder how much I'm gonna make. I wonder how much I'll be making daily. Okay, understand that your results are going to be impacted by the markets, which we cannot control, as well as your capital, which you can actually control because you can increase your capital to allow the robot more room to open those trades. Okay, so let me now take you through a little tour of this amazing app. Right, so this is the Royal Q app. Okay, the app is called Royal Q. You can find it in your app stores. Okay, if you are using a Huawei, you can basically find this on, it's called APK Pure. Okay, so if you're using Huawei, you will need to download APK Pure. Okay, right, so let's open up this app again and see how it works. Now remember what I said to you. I said everything that we are seeing here on this app is happening where? It is happening in my Binance. Okay, my money is sitting safely in my Binance wallet or my Huobi wallet. I have full control of it. I am not sending my money to any company to buy any package. This is real trading, guys. Right, now let's look at this. Can you see this? These are crypto pairs that the robot has opened for me 100% hands-free. Okay, 100% hands-free. Okay, guys, like I don't even know some of these coins. That's the funny thing. So, which goes back to what Ukuda was mentioning. You know, over 10,000 coins. Like this one, this is the first time I've seen this coin. But because I've got my own artificial intelligence, it's scanning through the market, it's doing the work for me. Okay, now I want to show you just from today, the amount of activity that there has been in my trade. Okay, right, 1552, we had buys, we had sells. Okay, 1538, we had buys and sells. At 2 o'clock, at 7 in the morning, at 6 in the morning, at 4:49, guys, who is going to sit and wait and watch the market at 4 a.m.? Okay, at 2 a.m., at midnight. So this is literally working for you while you are sleeping. Okay. Now, remember I said to you that the robots will never ever close a losing trade. So I actually want to come into my transaction record so that you can actually see this practically. Now, my transaction record is going to show you every single transaction that has happened with my trading robot. So look at that. Trades closed in profit, closed in profit, closed in profit. Okay. And I'm just going to scroll. Profit, profit. This is beautiful, guys. Profit, like all you are going to see with our trading robots are greens. Okay. All you are going to see are greens because it will never close a losing trade. If the market is down, it's going to buy those dips and it's going to hold on for dear life. Okay. Losing trades, now winning trades. Now, guys, I could go on and on and on because I have been using this tool for just over a month. But everything that you are seeing here is happening where? In my Binance. So I want you to just pay attention to some of the coins because I actually want to open up my Binance account so that you can actually see. So we have there AAVA, we've got ADA, we've got AND, we've got Bitcoin Cash, we've got BTC, Comp. So these are the current running trades. Now let's go into my Binance account and you're going to see. Right, so we are going to go into the spot wallet. Let's give it some time. And boom, there you have it. There are the coins. There's your AAV, BTC. These are all coins, guys, that have been opened by the robot. I did not do anything. Okay. All of this has been done on my behalf, hands-free. So whatever I was showing you here in the app is simply just a mirror of what is happening in my Binance or in your Huobi wallet. Okay. Now, at the end of this presentation, the person that invited you is going to give you an invite link because This is an invite only trading community. Once they have given you the link or the invitation code, you will then do your registration, go to your app store, and you are going to download the app and log in. Then they will assist you with how to do what we call API binding. Now, API binding, this is basically how we connect two apps to speak to one another. So they will assist you that we do have videos that will take you step by step of how you basically connect your Royal Q account to your Binance or your Huobi account, okay? So that your Royal Q can then execute trades for you, okay? Once that is done, you will then have to decide what your trading capital is going to be that you will start trading with. But now let's talk about the cost of getting you started with this amazing app. So you've done your free registration because the registration is free. You've done your free registration. You've done your binding. Now you want the robot to work for you. Okay, that means you now have to actually activate the robot. Okay, so to activate your robot, it is going to cost you. Okay, let me just change my color. It is going to cost you 120 US dollars. Okay. Now that 120 US dollars is broken up into two amounts. So it's going to cost you 120 US dollars. Okay. So for those in South Africa, that's around about 1,900 Rand. Now this 120 US dollars is split into two amounts. Okay. We have 100 US dollars. This is your robot activation fee. Okay. Now, guys, you have a machine here that will be working 24/7 for you that's saying you can go to sleep. You don't have to acquire any skills, any experience. I would expect this to be a monthly subscription. Okay. But Royal Q is saying absolutely not. You are only going to pay this $100 once a year. Just imagine $100 a year for this caliber of artificial intelligence, guys. Okay, so for $100, you've activated your robot. This is you basically acquiring the license to have the robot trade for you. Okay, and it gives you the license to do what I am going to talk about in the second part of the presentation. So, Bongi, what is the $20 for? Okay, now the $20 is what we call a fuel fee. So this is my car. Okay, I have now rented my car, but now my car needs to drive. So I need to put petrol in my car. That is where this $20 comes in. Now this $20 needs to sit in your Royal Q wallet. Okay, so we've got a wallet that's called Assets. Now Royal Q says every time that I am closing a trade in profits on your behalf, there is a profit sharing. Okay, there is a profit sharing of 80-20. So 80% of your profits you will keep, 20% of the profits Royal Q you will pay to Royal Q. So for every dollar that you are earning in profits, 80 cents is yours, 20 cents will go to Royal Q. Now remember I said, where are your funds sitting? Where are all your profits being closed? They are being closed in your Binance or your Huobi wallets. So Royal Q has no access of your wallets. They cannot do any withdrawals. So that is why they ask you to pay this fuel fee in advance. Okay, this is basically your money until the robot starts trading. And that is when it will start deducting the fuel fee and strategy fees and so forth. Now let's talk about this 20% that Royal Q has deducted. Where does this 20% go to? Okay, so from this 20%, Royal Q is only taking a 6% share to cover their business running costs. Because remember, they want to make sure that this app is continuously improved and it's working and it's efficient. The balance of this 14% goes into a pool. Okay, every time there are trades being closed in profits within Royal Q, they're taking their 20% and there are 14% shares going into this pool, which I will call the trading profit pool. So now we are going to treat this trading profit pool as 100%. This is money that goes back to the network. It comes back as rewards to the network, which now brings me to the second part of this presentation. So if you are someone that is saying, listen, I have always been looking for a way to make money while I sleep. You know, I'm a 9-to-5er, I've got a job, or I'm a network marketer, you know, I'm selling my product, I'm doing other things, I'm self-employed, I'm making money from other avenues, but now I want to find a way of multiplying and making that money work for me. Then that is what the robot is going to do. That is what Royal Q is going to do, and it is going to cost you $120 plus your trading capital that you will decide. Now we have the person that is saying, listen, Bongi, I understand that one of the limitations aside from the markets is my capital. The capital that I have, you know, it might buy me bread, but it's not going to buy me a bakery. Okay. The capital that I have that Royal Q will be trading, it might put petrol in my car, but it's not going to buy me a new car. I've got bigger dreams. I've got bigger goals. In fact, I've got bigger financial obligations. How can I capitalize on this opportunity to make even more money? So I am now speaking to that person who is saying, listen, show me the money. Okay. Now, guys, this is where word of mouth marketing excites me, because this is where you now have an opportunity to do what you do on a daily basis. We wake up every morning, we are talking. We are literally walking and talking billboards. But the problem is we are doing it for free. Okay. We go to social media, we are posting, we are sharing. Okay. We are sharing things that do not pay us. The beauty of word of mouth marketing is the company is saying, listen, instead of me going and opening up offices, hiring staff, hiring agents to sell this product for me, how about I compensate you, the user? Okay, the person that is already seeing the benefits of this product. How about I compensate you for literally sharing your experience and helping me to expand my reach? Now, Royal Q has an affiliate program. By simply sharing your app link or code, they will reward you. So the first level we have within Royal Q, the minute you activate your robot, so this is you've activated your robot by paying $120. This makes you a VIP 1 member. What does that mean? That means, remember that $100 activation fee? Every time you refer someone, Royal Q is going to pay you 30%. So I share this with Joe. Joe activates, boom, $30 in your pocket. You share this with Jane. Jane activates, boom, $30 in your pocket. You share this with Uzodwa. Zodwa activates, boom, $30 in your pocket. Okay. And guys, the beauty of this is there is no limit to the number of individuals that you can share your app with. If you share this app today with 10 people, there will be an instant $300 in your wallet that you can withdraw, and it goes straight into your Binance. Okay, so this is coming from where? Those $100 activation. But then Royal Q says, listen, do you remember that trading profit pool? Okay, where I am taking a 20% share from the profits of trading and I throw in all those 14%. I will actually reward you with a 20% share of every single trade closed in profit for every single member that you have referred. Now you've just created a second stream of passive income, because remember, what is the robot doing for your trading account? It's trading. You're already making money from the trade. But now by sharing this with a few people, you've now opened up another passive stream of income, because Joe, Jane, and Zodwa also have trading accounts that they are earning profits from, that Royal Q is taking their share from, and giving you a portion of that every single hour, every single day. When there is a profit that is closed, you are getting a share of that. So guys, that is V1. That is the first level that you can come in as, okay, and start making additional income by simply just sharing. And why wouldn't you want to share such an amazing tool? Now, the second level that we have is VIP2. Now, what does it mean to be a VIP2 member? It means that you have at least directly shared this with 3 members, okay, in your structure. And can you keep Joe, Jane, and Zota quiet once they start seeing those trades? You can't keep them quiet. What are they going to do? They are going out there and they are sharing with their friends, their family, and they're saying, guys, listen, we've got a global pandemic here, okay? We've got a global pandemic, retrenchments are happening, there aren't enough jobs. We've got graduates who are sitting at home, you know, salaries are being cut. Here's a tool that you can find a way of making money for you in your sleep. So they are out there sharing the app. So what's going to happen? Your team is going to start growing. You are now going to start to have a team of hands-free traders. So once your team gets to 20 and you have a minimum of 3 in your level 1, that makes you a V2. What does it mean to be a V2? Boom, your earnings increase. Every time you refer a new user, you're now getting 40% or $40 for every robot activation done directly under you. But over and above that, Royal Q then says, I want to unlock another bonus for you. So you referred Joe. Joe went and referred Sarah. Okay. Sarah activates her robot. How much does Joe get? Joe is going to get $30. Royal Q now says, I'm also going to reward you with 10%, with $10 for every activation that is referred by your frontline. Guys, how amazing is that? Now you're going to have $10 just flying in your direction. Okay. Over and above that, as a V2, remember that little pool of trading profits that are coming to Royal Q, you are now getting a share of 30% from every single person in your team that is trading. You are getting a 30% share from this trading profit pool that would have come to a Royal Q. How amazing is that, guys? But it doesn't stop there. Now you have a team of 20 hands-free traders who are absolutely happy about the possibility, you know, about the reality of making money in their sleep. The next level, and this is where I usually end it because I don't want to overwhelm you. The next level is V3. What does it mean to be a V3? It means you have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 directly sponsored, okay, robot users. And it means that in your team structure, you now have a team of 100, and in your team structure, you have at least 3 V2s, okay? And the beauty of it is, it doesn't matter where these V2s are coming from. You could have a V2 sitting here, you could have another V2 sitting there, you could have another V2 sitting there, as long as they are coming from different lines. Now, guys, this is not a typical MLM where you have to balance legs and do all of that. This is just an app. We're sharing it. We're growing as a community. Once the app counts 100 members and they pick up 3 V2s in your structure, you're a V3. Now, what does it mean to be a V3? Yo, this is where the magic really starts to happen. Your direct bonus increases to $50. Every time you refer someone, you're no longer getting $30, you're no longer getting $40, you're now getting $50 US. Boom. Your indirect activation bonus goes up to 20%. Whenever Joe refers someone, a new user, $20 comes to you. And then remember the trading profit share, that pool, you are now getting 40% of every single person in your structure that is trading. Okay. But now we have another bonus that is unlocked, which we call a peer reward bonus. What is peer reward? Now let's just say Joe here is a builder and you are a V3, but then guess what? Joe also ranks up to V3. Now you have someone that is in your team that is sitting at the same rank as you. What is going to happen is Joe is supposed to get a 40% share from his team's trades, but you are also supposed to get that share. So what the company does is it cuts off the 40% to you and it is redirected to Joe. But then Royal Q is like, no, but without you, we wouldn't have Joe and this team that is under Joe. So instead, we will give you a 5% peer reward, a 5% share of all the trades that are positively closed within this line. Okay, so guys, that is where I am going to end it. Okay, the highest rank in this company is V6. So we literally only have 6 ranks. Okay, and this is where you are literally as good as a shareholder in this company, because over and above the direct activation bonus, over and above the indirect bonuses, over and above the trading profit pool, you now have what we call a share of the global bonus pool. Okay, so basically what Royal Q says is the money that they are making as a company. So all those 6% that is coming to Royal Q from those $100 activations throughout the whole company, okay, they keep 30% of that. So all the profits that the company is making globally, when you are sitting at the highest rank, over and above all the bonuses that you are making, they will share a 5% of that. So as a V6, guys, you're not just making money from your team only, but you are now making money from every single person that is within the company. Okay, but where does this start? This starts with you becoming a V1 by activating your robots and then simply sharing this and collecting those $30 bonuses and duplicating. And the beauty of it is you are not. Okay, now I'm actually going to show you how this looks practically in the back office in terms of our earnings. So let's open up this Royal Q app. I'm going to go to mine. Now you will notice that I am currently sitting at the rank of V3. Okay, and I want to show you how excited I get every single day. Okay, so now this is what a typical day looks like in Royal Q, right? If you are someone that is obviously out there building. Remember, I know someone who might know someone who might know someone who might know a lot of people that need this. So this is literally a team effort. So whenever I see this, guys, what does this mean? This means today, all these members were seeing profits from what? From their trades. And Royal Q was basically allocating me my share of profits. And boom, there you have it. An indirect bonus came from somewhere, okay, in the team structure. And it just goes on and on and on. So whenever I see this, I actually smile, because what is this telling me? This is telling me that the robot is working. The robot is not just working for me, but the robot is working for my partners as well, who are using this app to trade their accounts. They are closing profits on their behalf and simply just paying me my reward. Okay, so whenever you see this, which is team quantification, this just means that this is somebody that is in my basically from my level to infinity level step. This is someone that is within my team. They've just made a profit. Royal Q has given me my share. Okay, and then whenever you see direct quantification, this is someone that I have directly sponsored. They've just made money from a trade. Boom, Royal Q takes their 20% share and I get my share of that. Okay, this is where, guys, the true beauty of passive income comes in. Because guess what? You are only going to refer a person once. They are going to pay that $100 once a year. you will get your share of the bonus due to you once a year. But how many times are they trading? They are trading 365 days of the year, okay? And you basically have 365 opportunities every single day for every member that is in your team structure to be rewarded with a share of the profits that they have made, okay? So this is absolutely, absolutely amazing. Now, this is where I am going to end our presentation, but I always like to close off with a little quote, okay? I always like to close off with a little quote by a famous sports player. So I just want to open it up and share my screen with you guys so that you can actually read this quote, okay? Now, this is one of my favorite quotes, okay? That's by Michael Jordan, who says that you miss 100% of the shots that you never take, okay? Guys, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. In my journey in cryptocurrency, I have made money, I have lost money. I have made money, I have lost money. But I always say that that's the school fees that I had to pay to basically get to this point where I am, where we are finding a hands-free tool that is, number one, scam-free. Why do I say it is scam-free? It is because none of your money is going to Royal Q. Your money is sitting in your Binance wallet. What does that mean? That means you have 100% control of your funds, okay? So what is the worst thing that could possibly happen if we woke up tomorrow and the Royal Q app stopped happening? The trades would stop, but guess what? Where is my money? It's in my wallet. I can simply just withdraw it and carry on with my day. So opportunities, guys, are never ever missed. Okay, opportunities are never ever missed. I always say that they like energy, they simply transferred. Okay, you have come in at the right place at the right time. Right now, we are all aware, we are all informed when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Okay, so it's simply just giving you access to a tool that is safe, that is going to work for you, that is going to allow you to truly, truly enjoy passive income, whether you decide to come in as a hands-free trader or whether you take the opportunity to actually run with this and share this and take it across, you know, to a couple of your people that are in your circle. So with that said, that is where the presentation will end for tonight. Please be decisive, okay? On behalf of the person that invited you onto this call, be decisive. Go back to them and tell them, am I in or are you out? Okay, so be decisive, and I look forward to welcoming you to our team of traders. And we will be doing this again next week, Tuesday. And on Thursday, we will be having the Zulu presentation. So I will take questions. My partner and I, Ukuda, we will be taking your questions. I see there are some questions on the chat. Let's start with the hands that I raised. I see Utindo. Tindo, you have your hand raised. You can unmute and ask your question.
Hello, thank you for the presentation. I've vowed not to join anything that has a withdraw button. And someone introduced me to this. I signed out because sometimes I want to check things from the inside. And then I saw something that seems to need me to withdraw and confirm. What is that about?
Okay.
So I saw in the system that there's somewhere where you need to withdraw and confirm withdrawals. So is that something that needs to be done?
Okay, where did you see that? In the Royal Q app?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sharing my app right now.
Mhm.
So where did you see
Yeah.
the option to withdraw? Where were you? Can you just take me through?
I can't remember because I just downloaded those.
Yeah, I think hi Bongi. I think she's talking about
Okay, so
assets.
Here.
Probably assets.
All right, let me just elaborate. Okay, so in assets, this is our wallet. So for example, I am building a team, right? So this is where all the earnings are coming in. So this is where Royal Q pays you for all your affiliate commissions from your activations that are due to you, from all the trading profit pools that are due to you. So that is what you would be withdrawing from the Royal Q app, just your earnings. But your trading is happening in your Binance, okay, not here on Royal Q.
Bongi.
Yeah, boy.
So I think probably probably I take it this way, that she's saying if you want to make a withdrawal, there's a part that says confirm the withdrawal. So that's basically how the system works. If you press withdraw, they're going to send you a confirmation code that that will be sent to your email to say, yes, I've made this withdrawal request, and then you paste that code, and then the withdrawal goes through. Is that what you meant, Tindo?
Yeah, so I think Wani got what I was asking. So it's both, just the idea that you need to withdraw and confirm that withdrawal. So I get it. It's to do with the recruitment side of things.
So if I wanted to withdraw my commissions right now, they would ask
for
me
your commissions
for the verification code, because they need to verify that it's my account. It's no one else that's taking money from my account. So they would send a verification code.
So
you get it. Okay, awesome.
All right. No, I get it. So for me, it was the whole thing about withdrawal, because I'm like running away from anything that needs withdrawing. But if it's just for commissions, okay, that's fine. I get it. And then the other question that I have is, so in Binance, how safe is it, connecting your Binance exchange or any other wallet for that matter to this thing? Because that's something else that I was a bit worried about, connecting my external wallet to this.
Yes. All right. So I actually have an expert on this call that I am going to hijack. So I would like to actually just formally introduce this I call him an expert because for me, he's the one that actually mentored me in Royal Q and got me to the point to where I am. So we have Johnny, who is our team leader. He's currently our top earner within the business, and he's from Malaysia, but he's currently based in Vietnam. And I'm so humbled, Johnny, that you are actually on this call. I know in Vietnam right now it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, but thank you for joining us. So I'd actually like to hand over this question to you, and maybe you can even just share a little testimonial on how your journey has been with Royal Q.
Thank you, Bongi. Thank you. I enjoyed the presentation. Right. One thing, I'm talking to Tindo, right, about the safety, right? Okay. Number one, Binance is very careful about whichever company or organization they allow for their apps to be connected, right? For their API, number one. Number two, in terms of so as to not to open up our API, or rather our system for hackers to look into, Royal Q has taken one step further to provide security by creating for us IP binding addresses to make sure that we have logged into the right what do you call it, system, just to make sure that the safety of our funds. Now, I understand your concern that you are concerned about hooking up your Binance account with an external system, right? Now, remember this, on your API restriction, there are buttons that you can enable and there are buttons which will be disabled. The only buttons that are enabled for this robot to actually use would be the reading button and the spot and margin trading button. The withdrawal buttons are never enabled. All right. So safety of your funds would be in your own control. The robot, the company has no reason to meddle with your funds, and neither do they want to. This is an organization that has got more than 50,000 just outside China. They have more than 50,000 users, the community, and their priority has always been security, because the minute there is one or two incidents where people have got an issue with the security, the system will not be able to hold, right? Assured, one for sure, it's a good question. Definitely many people are concerned about it, but most people do not ask. Lindo, thank you for this. Lindo, we thank you for this question, but safety is upmost, right? These are the two buttons that are enabled. The rest are never enabled. Even if you enable it, even if somebody tries to enable it, they can't, because you know why? The messages. All right. So be comforted that it is pretty safe.
Okay. Thank you
Does
very much.
that answer your question?
Yes. So, okay, thank you. So in terms of putting the capital, so I understand it would just be in Binance. So is it just USTD that you put in, and then the robot will know to trade the various coins that are available via Binance? So you just put your whatever amount that you want to trade as USTD?
Yes. Yes. The robot is going to buy with USDT. All right. If you have BTC and you have Ethereum or any other coin, the robot will not touch. The robot only recognizes USDT.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
However, it's something which I would like to share with everybody here. It is highly and strongly recommended that you open a new Binance account and dedicate that just for the robot to trade. Two reasons. One is you want to monitor what the robot is doing. Your own coins, you're buying and selling. In Binance, what you see is only one value in the spot wallet. You will not know what is the robot's performance. Second and more important thing is that you see the robot is highly sensitive. The robot is programmed only to sell at profit, not at loss. If we accidentally sell that profit, all right, sell the coins that the robot has bought for us, the company has a default charge of 6%, because there have been some people who tried to meddle with it. They went into Binance, sell it directly, right? So as to avoid so-called the paying the fees. But that's just a small issue. The 6% is a small issue. However, if accidentally you sell the robot's profit 3 times, the robot is so sensitive that it will start to dysfunction and it will stop trading for you. Even if you renew and you pay, the robot will not be able to function from that account anymore. So just be careful that if you are using things that, no, I open another Binance account, it's going to be a hassle, then you need to be extremely careful. Just remember that. Another thing is that Binance allow. Okay, continue.
Okay, yeah. So the profit. So am I not able to use the profits then, or what are you saying?
No, you can use the profit anytime. Whenever there are profits, whenever you can withdraw it.
So what is this charge you're talking about? Okay, yeah.
No, the robot has you see, there is a split of 80 and 20. Whenever you have a profit, the robot trades for you and you get profit. The robot has it, the robot share is 20% of the profit, not your capital, right? Now the robot takes that from your back office where we recharge. Just now where Bongi shared with us that we put in $20 extra. However, at any point that we but just put the charges aside. I'm just saying that the robot, if you accidentally sell your coins from Binance, which the robot has executed the trade, if you do that 3 times, it will shut down your robot. The robot will shut down. The robot cannot function for you anymore. All right? Just that is the reason why our advice is that you dedicate one account, Binance account for robot trading, and then you keep the one which is fully verified for your P2P and whatever other matters that you want to do. I have a double Binance account for this reason. My Binance account, I use my Binance account to buy other coins, and I keep other coins too. So, but for the robot trading, I dedicate one, because Binance allow you to open multiple accounts. You do not have to do full KYC for those accounts. If you're not doing P2P or anything on it, you just need to do the 2FA and the email verification. The only limitation is that you will be only allowed to withdraw 2 BTC per day, which is more than enough, right? So that's just something to highlight to everybody.
Right. Okay,
right.
I'm trying to process this. So, okay, so suppose the robot has made $10 profit in,
right.
let's say, Bitcoin Cash. Am I allowed to use that $10, or what happens with that particular
it will
profit?
be converted back. You see, the minute the robot sells, it's converted back to USDT.
Ah, okay,
right?
I get you now.
Yes, it's converted back to USDT. You will not get any other coin except USDT back. The robot buys with USDT, sells, and give you back USDT.
Okay. So if I sell, so the 3 times of selling and then the robot shutting down, what will I be selling? Will I be selling that USDT?
No. USDT withdrawal has got nothing to do. I'm talking about the trades that you see, USDT is your own money in your wallet, right? It's
the trade. So if I try to mess up with the trades myself,
exactly.
All right, I get you now. Thank you.
Even accidentally. Yes.
All right, I get you. I think I get you now. Thanks.
All right.
All right, so we have a few questions in the chat. All right, so Ulisema is asking, if the trade is losing, how does the system prevent emergent call? Okay, Sema, I did do a little description of what happens when the market is dipping or when the market is dumping. Basically, the robots will trigger buys as the market is dipping. So it will have pre-settings to basically buy the dip as the market is moving down. So this is spot trading, né? So just remember that with spot trading, it's not like trading futures where you're betting against the market and you can basically, blow your account. With spot trading, we're basically just acquiring our digital assets. You're buying the actual coin. So all the robot will simply do, if the market is dipping, it will buy the dip. It will buy more coins. It will open more positions. And then Umapula is asking, okay, I'm not going to mention the company name, but she's making reference to another company that was using a crypto trading robot. How do I know this is not another, one of those? Right now, with that company, remember, you were sending your money to a centralized account, Bitcoin account, that was being managed by the company on your behalf. And they were basically giving you a report back of the trades that they were carrying out. Royal Q is not asking you to send any of your funds to Royal Q. None of your money comes to Royal Q. Your money is sitting in your Binance wallet where there is full transparency, there is full security, and you have full control of your funds as long as they are sitting in your Binance or Huobi. The only thing Royal Q is doing is executing trades, okay? So you're not sending any of your trading funds to Royal Q, okay? And then Unonkanyiso was asking, do I need to top up the 120 or it's a once-off, okay? The 120 includes your $100 robot activation fee. That is your annual rental. So you are going to pay that $100 once in 12 months, né? The $20 is the fuel fee, which we did sort of explain. The fuel fee, that is for the profit sharing, that you are going to top up as and when it gets depleted, because it means you are making money. Your trading capital is separate. So the 120 excludes your trading capital. Now, as far as your profits, how do you withdraw your profits? Your profits are already in your account, in your Binance wallet, okay? So you simply just transfer your funds, your crypto, to whichever wallet that is linked to your local bank account, your Luna, your Altcoin, and so forth. And then, yes, Mashanolo, I will share a recording. Jeff is asking, can I introduce people and get commissions before I activate the robot? Yes, you can introduce people. However, you will not earn commission. Okay. If I introduce somebody and I haven't activated my account, I introduce Ukuda, Kuda activates his account, I will not receive the $30 due to me because I am not recognized by the app as an active member. I do not basically own the license to resell yet until my account is activated. Okay. And then
sorry, Bongi, can
yes,
I, Bongi, sorry. Right now, if you have not activated, your link will not be, you will not be able to pull out your link. It used to be able, we used to be able to, yeah. So you cannot refer people as long as you have not activated.
Okay, I'm actually happy that they made that change. And then what Jeff is saying, so if my money is sitting in my Binance or Huobi, how then does Royal Q, if Royal Q has no access to my assets, how then does the robot execute its trade? Okay, so this goes back to what Johnny was explaining about the API. Okay, so API binding, okay, is simply a way that you basically connect two apps so that they can speak to each other. Just think of Facebook and Messenger. Facebook and Messenger, they are two different apps, but I can send somebody a message on my phone through my phone. Okay, so that is what API allows two different apps to do, to speak to each other. So there is something that we will assist you in doing, which is called API binding, where you link the two apps and you basically give permission to Royal Q to execute trades. Okay. And then the last question we have is there a guaranteed percentage on capital per day per month? Absolutely not. Not when it comes to real trading and the real markets. Remember, I said one of the things we cannot control is market movement. So if I want to entice you and get you to to come running to join Royal Q, I can give you a figure, but I would be lying to you if I said I knew exactly what I would be earning from the trades every single day. So when it comes to real trading, the markets cannot be predicted. Okay. So I hope that answers Ukhil's. While I check for questions, I would like to give my very, very, very beautiful sponsor, Untabi Singh. Pastor Untabi, are you still here?
I'm here, my dear sister.
I was blessed with this opportunity because of this woman. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't, be saying I'm sitting 50K richer 6 weeks into this opportunity. So please brace us, bless us with your testimonial. What has Royal done?
Thank you so much for a powerful presentation. It was really, really wonderful. I always enjoy when you do it, Thank you so much. And I'm grateful. I remember the day I joined, I sent you a message, a WhatsApp link in the group, and I said, apparently, I said, apparently there's an app, guys. It trades without making any losses, and we attended that Zoom meeting. It was really great. And I really appreciate God that I said yes to it. And that was about 5 weeks back, 6 weeks rather, because we are just a little bit more than 30 days now in the business. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to lie. When I was subscribing to this app as a trader myself, I'm a trader. And the reason I became a trader is because I didn't want anything to do with networking anymore after some few disappointments and all that. And after reputation has been lost because of having to recruit people, the next thing the companies disappointed us. So I thought, let me go trading, because I understand that when I trade, I'll be doing this on my own and I won't be sending money to anyone. And then while I was on that, I was also helping others to trade as well. And In the process, we were blowing the accounts, but hey, it's fine. As long as we are the ones who are blowing our own accounts, you know, it was very emotional. Sometimes you overtrade, sometimes you make money, you take it back. And then boom, there came an opportunity called Royal Q, guys, you know, because this person who was bringing it to me, it was as if he was recruiting me. So I shut him away a little bit because I don't want these things to do with recruiting until I gave myself time to look into it. And I realized, wow, Royal Q does not contradict my conviction. What is my conviction? Sending my money anywhere so that they can trade for me or in a form of investment. I no longer want that anymore. So Royal Q, guys, does not convict my conviction. Rather, it was going to help me to trade, to do what I've been doing, but this time hands-free. And guys, apparently, without making any losses. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to do something that will trade for them with profit showcase, without any losses, without sending your money anywhere, having your product in your hand, once off? It's a payment of once off a year. I went for it, ladies and gentlemen. I only took it for a purpose of trading as a trader, especially because it trades assets, it trades crypto. I went for it. And the moment I took it, little did I understand that there's much more than trading in this. What is much more than trading in this? Much more than trading in this is that you can actually distribute the product and be compensated. You can actually sell the product and be paid. You can actually share the opportunity and be paid. I'm telling you, 5 weeks back when I said yes to this opportunity, I thought I'm only saying yes to trading, only to find that, ladies and gentlemen, I was saying yes to more than 90,000 rands. As I speak, I wish Sispongi can permit me to share my screen. As I speak, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly share my screen. I'm so excited about this opportunity. The reason I'm excited, it is not because it's a hearsay, but it's something that I've been experiencing. Now I'm going to click. Here is my app, my beautiful app that is trading for me. I love it. It trades for me 24/7. And while on that, ladies and gentlemen, I click on my reward details because I believed in this opportunity and I shared it with others. And look at that, guys. Look at that. Wouldn't you be excited as I am? I made this whooping 6,665 US dollars. How much is that? It is almost 100,000. It is round about 95,000 within a period of 5 weeks. How did that happen? It only happened through me saying yes to the opportunity for the purpose of using the product, and because I could see that this product is safe, it's scam-free, it is even worth sharing, I shared it with people, and as I was sharing it with people, ladies and gentlemen, the company compensated me, you know? So basically, I'm only sharing to say, sometimes you'll only just take this opportunity thinking that you are just doing it for yourself, you are just saying yes because you want to trade. Little did you know, do you know that your house might be hidden in this opportunity? Believe me, you. Your mortgage might be hidden in this opportunity. Believe me, you. That school fees might be hidden in this opportunity. Believe me, you. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very much excited to be part of this business. And somebody might be wondering, now did you withdraw this money? Oh, yes, 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 child of God. I withdrew this money. Actually, even today, I think I withdrew something. Let us quickly check all my withdrawals. You just click here. As you can see here, there's only 59 US dollars. So where is $6,000? Where is 6.6, guys? It is in my bank account. So now you just click there. You click on your withdrawal. You click and add the details there. And you can see I withdrew 120, 245, 182, 100, 100, that's 40, 170, 20. Hey, it comes in, it goes out. I don't leave it. I withdrew 1,292. You guys, right into my Binance account, from my Binance account into my FNB account. So guys, all this, it is not to say anything, but just to say it is all possible. Only within less than 6 weeks in the business, but we have already made this much through sharing the opportunity, risk-free, cash instantly, cash withdrawable instantly as well. And also, while you are sharing, you can also trade. But remember the bigger part of the business. When you share, you can actually make more money so that you can fund your trading account and then make more profits in trading. You are blessed. Thank you so much, Sis Bongi. When coming to Royal Q, if I start speaking, I will never finish because I understand that the lines have fallen on our pleasant places and we are not going to frustrate the grace at hand. Bless you.
Hey, Royal Q is in you. Royal Q is in you. Thank you so much for that powerful testimonial. I want to sign up all over again. So that is the end of our presentation, ladies and gentlemen. You know, please go back to
Bongi, there was a question. Bongi, there's a question that I would like to answer. There's a question. Okay. Somebody has asked, where does Royal Q get all the money to pay us?
All right. Must I answer it or you'll answer it?
I think your voice sounds better than me.
I did explain earlier, but I guess Ulisema arrived late in the presentation. Now, Lisema, when I am coming into Royal Q, how much am I paying? I am paying $120 US. That $120 US is divided into two amounts. There is $100 which I pay to activate the robot. Now, from that $100, Royal Q does not take all of it. Ne? They allocate 70% of that to the network. It goes back to the network. That is where the commissions come from for activation bonuses. The $20 is my fuel fee. The fuel fee is where the profit sharing is deducted from. So Royal Q says, when you are making money through the profits, through the trading, you take 80%, Royal Q keeps 20%. So that 20% share that they are taking from that $20 I would have paid into my wallet, they take 6% and the 14% goes back to where? Back to the network as AMA rewards. Okay. I hope that is clear. So the money comes from the activation fees that we are paying for the robots and from the fuel fees. Okay. Now let us know which strategy she follows, right? So
no, it's okay. It's okay.
If I was about to say for the members, for training. Every 11 a.m. we have training for our members where we can dig deeper, get into trading strategies. I do not want to confuse our guests for tonight. Okay. So I think that is where we will end off our presentation. I did answer Uchef. So Uchef already has the answer. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. We will be doing this again next week, Tuesday. We will be doing it again on Thursday in isiZulu. And we will be sharing in the groups once we have our Sunday Zooms as well. To my co-host, Kuda, do you have any closing comments for our guests tonight?
Yeah, so thank you so much for attending this session. And I just have two questions rather. Would you rather do it yourself or be part of us and we do it as a team? Stop figuring things out on your own when others have used technology to figure things out already. So that's all I can say. And thank you very much for being part of this call. And thank you so much, Johnny, and everyone who's on this call. Thank you. Bye.
Awesome. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.